Hey guys, welcome to the Geek Box and welcome to my first React video, which I'm actually doing now based on two actual YouTube channels hitting each other, so to speak. Long story short, there was a YouTuber a while ago called Grana Bananna who was called out for the way he was behaving and acting by another YouTuber called Jimboshreads, whose channel I am going to link just up here, as Jimbo's got a great channel, so it's worth you guys checking out if you haven't before. Anyway, he's released these videos before because of the way Grana was behaving, and let's just say very inappropriately in a very hypocritical way. I'm not here to take shots at Grana, I'm just focusing that's what the video was around. And there was two videos originally released in regard to that. There was the first video and the video that had Grana's reaction to Jimbo, and that was all good and it seemed to have gone. And then in the last few weeks, two more videos have appeared from Jimbo, which I haven't been able to watch yet, so I'm taking a chance to watch them now. See, the first two videos I really enjoyed, not only the content but the editing, etc. as well. That's why I'm a big fan of Jimbo's personally, so I thought what better way to watch it than actually do my first react video to it as well. So I'm going to get to it, guys, with my trusty headphones, as I'm sure you don't want to hear the blowback from my microphone from it. And we are set in. So let's see what you've got, Jimbo. God, it's been 5 months already. Nice suspenseful, slightly creepy music to start off, Jim.
I can't message him, I can't talk to him directly. The only way I can get his attention is to make a grand gesture by making an entire video. What he's doing is sub without saying it in words. He can't take criticism at all. The amount of times this guy flexes the number of subscribers he has.
I'll also link you to the first two videos, with this one actually in the description to this video, so you can check the whole thing out yourself.
But effectively does it himself. He preaches positivity, he bullies people out of YouTube groups.
Yeah.
For some it may be too late, and for that I too am sorry. Everyone deserves a second chance is something I always go by, so hopefully I'll get one too. He was causing a lot of problems and he was bullying people. By coming together collectively and making our voice heard, we have got an open letter, we have got a promise for change, and I believe that that will be stuck to.
Okay, caught the edge of those, didn't look good.
Hello my banana peel subscribers, how's it going, and welcome back to Jimboshreads. Now I'm sure a bunch of you who are here now will remember about 6 months ago I made a video on a YouTuber called Grana Bananna, who basically was just a colossal cunt. Now I had never made a video like that before, I never really called anyone out for anything via the power of the internet, so I tried to be balanced. I said let's give him a chance, we gave him a chance to respond. He wrote a little open letter which he made me read out on my video, and that was pretty much it as far as I was concerned. I kind of made a point in those videos of saying, well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, give him a chance to change, give him a few months, let him settle. But my judgment on the guy was fucking wrong. It is 6 months later and Grana Bananna hasn't changed a fucking bit. And just a forewarning, there was some stuff in the last videos I made about him that I didn't disclose because I didn't see that it was my place. But it's hit a point now where I'm not sure that someone doing those kinds of things should be allowed any sort of audience. I'll go in depth into that during this video at some point, so bear with me, but let's just jump in. Today we're looking into how Grana Bananna is still a total cunt.
Well, peel my plantain.
Now when I last made a video on the guy, the whole reason I did so was because I needed to talk to him about this shit as well, but he was unreachable on social media and he wouldn't listen to anything that anyone else had to say. Now, I'd love to be able to tell you that that's changed, but Grana Bananna's back on social media and I'm blocked on all of them. I can't go through things and gather screenshots because the fucker's blocked me. Who can blame him? He's obviously afraid, and it's because he knows he's doing things wrong. A lot of people are keeping tabs on you, and I've heard an awful lot of really unsavoury shit that you're still doing on social media that you need need to fucking stop. And mate, honestly, the only thing you're getting by blocking me is more videos made about you. I just don't understand why it's so hard for you to behave yourself on social media, but you seem to have some sort of addiction to just fucking making people miserable and uncomfortable, and you can't seem to stop it for anyone or anything, no matter what. Maybe even another video about you like this one isn't enough to stop you being a colossal piece of shit. Who fucking knows, dude? You're a cunt.
Well, peel my plantain.
One of the things people said that Grana Bananna did an awful lot of is jumped in on people's live streams for 5 minutes or so just to comment about his own channel, make his own name visible to anyone else watching the live stream, spam the comments with just him, and then fuck off hoping that would make people subscribe to his channel. Not only does he still do this, but he did it to me a few months ago.
Grana Bananna, would it be awkward to say hello? Nah, man, hi, how you doing? You alright? Daisy is a queen, cute kitty, oh my god, I love her.
I mean, how thick have you got to be? The person who's called you out for doing shit like that, to then do shit like that to that person after you've apologised and they've called you out and this whole facade has happened. I've got bad news for you, Grana Bananna. Unfortunately, I didn't just make 2 videos and that was it. This isn't going to go away until you change, and you're running out of chances. Stop fucking jumping in on people's live streams, spamming your shit and then leaving. No one's going to want to come and watch your channel for it. It just makes people hate you even fucking more than they already do.
Well, peel my plantain.
Something else that Grana Bananna always bangs on about is how much effort he puts into his videos, but the matter of fact is, dude, what, the editing? Because you stand in front of a green screen, get a couple of clips from a game, speak some shit, put yourself doing this in front of it, and then just edit some video game clips in the background. It's really not that hard, like anyone could fucking do it. The content itself is still rancid and fucking dead, but we're not even really bothering with the content today because it's a dead meme. We've been there, we've looked at that in the past. I don't need to revisit the content, but there is some new information that I want to talk about today, and the main reason I felt the need to make this video.
Well, peel my plantain.
Now, before we get into the really deep shit, I just want to talk through some of the comments I've had that have proven to me that Grana Bananna hasn't fucking changed. Because that video I made on the guy a little while ago still gets a shitload of comments on it every now and again of someone who's found him on another social media and he's still being a complete cunt. Literally less than 24 hours ago of me making this video, someone else commented on that video. He keeps trying to chat my girlfriend up even though he knows damn well she has a boyfriend, and according to him he's got a girlfriend again too. She shares it with me and laughs it off, but he's honestly just a slimy creep. He can pretend to be a changed man all he wants online, but the dude just can't hide his true colours. I've seen Grana Bananna's channel and he's still exchanging followers. That was 1 week ago. More comments. I can't believe I only just found this video. Grana is a rotten scumbag, shit videos and shitter personality. Kinda bummed you didn't touch on his dirty Twitter past, sending fake dick pics to girls and chatting dirty to anyone with a pair of, well, you know. All whilst he had a girlfriend too. It's all out there to find on Twitter. I guess his dirty ways could be a video all of their own. I hear from reliable sources that he's now up to his old tricks on here in Discord, messaging multiple girls for cheap thrills. Once a douchebag, always a douchebag. I saw him on a mutual stream earlier, feeling sorry for himself that his girlfriend left him. Boo-hoo, mate. He's honestly a leeching parasite in the gaming community, and not enough people realise it. Now, there are some hefty claims in this, and I found a lot of evidence and actually have direct messages and screenshots of these fake dick pics and stuff that Grana Bananna has been sending to girls for years now.
Sorry,
and
Jimmy,
the last time I made a video on him, I didn't think it was my place to post them. But the fact that he hasn't changed, and the fact that it's still going, and the fact that it's very public and easy to find, makes me think that why would I fucking hide it? I've given him chances, and he's fucking squandered it. So we are going to talk about those direct messages that he's sending people. He always would speak very openly about how much he hated Twitter and how it was a toxic place full of horrible people, but he never once mentioned why. I'm so glad Grana Bananna has finally blocked me. Sick of his shit, goading arguments out of people and creeping on anything with a vagina. Girl tweeted as well, hey Grana Bananna, avoid talking about your dick in the future, thanks, #cringe. The guy is a fucking monster, and the fact that people are now coming forward and saying that he's still on Discord doing the same stuff, that he's found another fucking social media to latch onto and be toxic, says everything I need to hear about the guy to know that he hasn't changed and he deserves me to expose his messages.
There's a mantra that I always follow in life, and that is, let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile.
Let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. Grana Bananna, if your smile consists of sending unconsensual dick pics to girls, I would change your smile. Okay, so now I'm speaking directly to you, Grana Bananna, because I know you're going to find this video and you're going to watch it. And I know you're going to try and do the victim playing that you've always done in the past. And I know you're going to promise you're going to change, but we actually need to see something now, because all you've given us in the past has been words, and words just don't fucking cut it anymore. I'm sick of seeing you bullying people. I'm sick of seeing you harassing people. And if someone doesn't want to see your dick or a fake version of your dick, don't fucking send it to him. If you're in a relationship, don't show your dick to other people. And for the love of God, just be fucking nice. Stop blocking people, stop manipulating people, stop lying to people. Everyone is sick of it. No one's falling for it anymore. You've been exposed already, you can get exposed again. I'm not going to show all the direct messages because I've got some stuff I really need to fucking talk to you about one-on-one on a personal level. So email me from your YouTube email address to jimboshreads@gmail.com, directly you, Grana Bananna, because we need to sort something out, okay? This is too far, this is too much, this is getting too personal. You need to make a change, and you need to make a change immediately. Otherwise, I or someone else is very likely to end up exposing these direct messages you've sent to people. And I really don't fucking think you want that to happen.
Well, peel my plantain.
To summarise, Grana Bananna has shown absolutely no sign of change, no willingness to change, just a few fucking words in the past that ended up obviously being bullshit. So do I believe Grana Bananna is still going to change? Absolutely not. Do I feel a drop of sympathy for him? No. And we need to sort something out, because it's getting to a point where someone that toxic doesn't deserve to have a chance of having an audience in the first place. So something desperately needs to be done about it. Hopefully I'm going to get to talk directly to Grana Bananna at some point about all of this and sort and finalise this shit once and for all, because I'm sick of fucking talking about it. I'm sick of hearing his name, and I haven't eaten a banana in 6 months because I'm so fucking done with all that shit. Grana Bananna, you've heard me call you out, mate. Contact me, get in touch with me directly, because this is a fucking problem at this point. You can no longer hide it on your chat. At this point, it goes beyond fun internet beef. There's real things happening here that are affecting people that you need to fucking stop instantly. Now, I always say this sort of stuff in these videos because as much as I have my opinion on the guy, please don't just go send him a shitload of hate. We're not here to bully. This is a public video calling someone out for doing something wrong in a public space. All the information I've disclosed in this video is available publicly. It's not hidden. I haven't actually exposed anyone's direct messages yet. That might come in the future should Grana Bananna still carry on with his ridiculous, problematic fucking ways. So Grana Bananna, last chance, get in touch with me, talk to me, have a conversation. Don't just apologise and run away like a child. I don't know exactly how old you are, but I'm told it's somewhere around 28. You're old enough to know so much fucking better than this. So contact me. Talk to me like an adult, not a fucking coward. I would apologise that I'm making another video on Grana Bananna, but it has to be fucking done. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that, please feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell and all that stuff. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, the thumbs down button is also there for a reason. Leave a comment down below, letting me know if you've had any more experience with Grana Bananna or what you think of the whole situation currently. Am I taking it too far, or is this a justified response? And if you want to hear more from me, please feel free to follow me on any of my social medias. My Twitter is just here, and all the others can be found in the description down below. Thanks again for watching, guys. I've been Jimboshreads. You've been wonderful. Grana Bananna's been a cunt. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and as always, I will see you guys next time.
Okay. Have to call them, Jimbo. Obviously, I've saved this off, so it's not got the links to that you can probably see for that part. But well, if we take that off, well, that was certainly interesting, Jim. Right, so obviously more stuff's coming. I didn't know about originally. I didn't know about a good deal of that was on there, so that's a bit of a surprise, really. Also, I've got part 2 here that Jimbo's dropped today. Right then, let's get into part 2 and see what else has got to be said now. Oh, that's a lot of writing, Jimbo. Before this video starts, mate.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a massive fucking spot that's just sitting on my face that needs to leave. Now today's kind of a bittersweet day. Those of you who have been watching me since pretty much the beginning will know that the video that gave me a little bit of exposure for a while, I suppose, was a video that I made criticising another small YouTuber who went by the name of Grana Bananna. This Grana Bananna guy was basically bullying people. He was showing up on people's live streams and channels to promote himself and then leaving. And there was a whole lot of other stuff as well. The video is going to be linked in the description down below if you want to go and catch up on everything. Because today is the final part of all of this forever. And it's going to be very clear why in a minute. So a handful of days ago, we revisited Grana Bananna to see if he had changed as he promised he would do. Yep. And unfortunately, things weren't looking a whole lot better. There was still some reports of showing up on live streams, of harassing people through social medias. And the big one was sexually harassing people through messages, sending unwanted pictures and just a whole load of shit like that. So I made this new video about Grana Bananna, and he actually did get in touch with me and message me. And we've had a bit of a chat about everything. Gonna go into depth about all of that and the final conclusion and why this is the last video I'm ever going to make on the whole thing. But first, I just wanted to quickly say thank you very much for the views on it. I didn't know if it was going to be a topic that got picked up again. I expected it to fall dead, but it didn't. A lot of people still watched it. A lot of people still came forward with stories. Thank you very much for that, guys.
Banana phone.
First things first, I do just want to clear something up. I had heard from 4 or 5 people that Grana Bananna was back on social medias, messaging people. I know that Discord was one of them, and I have evidence that Discord is one of those. But Grana claims he hasn't been on any other social medias and that any other accounts are fake. So I just wanted to clear that up quickly. Now, before I jump into what's actually gone on and why this is the last chapter and the end of the whole Grana Bananna saga, I just want to talk about some of the comments I got on that video in his defence.
Banana phone.
So a lot of people were saying that the language was a bit unnecessary. You know, you've got some guy here sexually harassing people, but that's fine. But you didn't have to call him a cunt, did you? The way I see it, I'm going to put a very simple equation for you just here, so you know your simple little brain can understand what we're going for. But if you do cunty things, you're a cunt. And if you're offended by the word cunt, you're a cunt too. I'm not sorry for the language, and I'll never apologise for my language or my jokes or my humour. So you're wasting your time by trying to make me say sorry for something that I'm not sorry for. Thank you very much, you bunch of cunts. See, it's a fucking word, cunt. It's just some letters put together that sound a little bit harsh, but it's fine. It's just a fucking word. So the comments defending Grana Bananna were mainly, he's not a bad guy. I know him in real life, and he's so supportive. Knowing someone doesn't make them a good person. If I went out and killed a child, then I would be a murderer of the worst kind. And you knowing me doesn't stop me being a child murderer. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you do know him, but he's still been sending these unsolicited, unwanted messages and pictures to so many girls. He's 28 years old as well. He's old enough to know better. Maybe he's nice to you, but just read all the comments on that video. The amount of people who have come forward. And I've had so many more people in my direct messages coming forward with really in-depth stories and stuff. And evidence as well. So what do you want me to say to that? Someone else also said to me, but I'm sure if we dug into anyone's history on the internet, we'd probably find something less savoury about you. Yeah, I'm not a saint by any means, but I also try and be as open as possible on this channel. Hence why I literally made one entire video talking about how I was abusive. All the dirty shit is just there on my channel anyway. I had a couple of comments as well saying why don't we just focus on love? The world is such a negative place already. Why don't we just focus on love? Half of the reason I have this channel and that I'm so, I guess, negative on it, everyone on YouTube is so obsessed with this idea of forced positivity and always being happy. But that's just not healthy, because then you're in denial of when things are bad. If you feel bad and you don't feel like you're allowed to feel bad, you're gonna fucking end up going crazy. And on top of that, I mean, you're saying why don't we just love and respect each other? Why doesn't he love and respect the people that he's sending these fucking awful messages to? Why didn't he love and respect the people he was bullying? I'm calling out one person who has negatively affected a lot of people. So fuck off. Everything I've said about him has been deserved by him. He has brought this on himself with his actions. It's not like I've just looked at one of his videos and gone, I need to dig deep into this person. I saw his behaviour, checked with other people, did a bit of research, and it turned out it was way worse than I thought, so I did make a video on the guy. Everything I've done about the guy has been a reaction to his actions in the first place. Yes, maybe I was a little bit harsh with my language in the new video, but it's because I'm frustrated. All that happened is he thought we'd forget about him, so he carried on doing the things he was doing in the past, and we didn't forget.
Banana phone.
Twitter. Now, I know I posted some examples on Twitter from a few years ago, and people were saying that meant it wasn't valid. People were saying that the tweets I shared in the previous video were 2 to 3 years old. They were, but the title of the video is Grana Bananna hasn't changed, and it's evidence that he's always been doing this kind of thing. And if you need further proof, all you have to do is look in the comments of the video. I said I had more recent stuff, I said I had direct messages, and that if we didn't get a good enough response, I would have leaked some of that. One of the things that was quite funny is that I got legal threats from it. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to leak direct messages. A simple Google search will tell you it's really not. There is no clause on Facebook, Twitter, Discord, any of that stuff that says legally you can get in trouble for sharing direct messages that someone else has sent you. There's no repercussions to me doing that, but I'm still not going to do it. As for the more recent stuff, as to about a couple of months ago, Grana has admitted to it himself, to me, that the Discord stuff is genuinely him. There's more than enough evidence there.
banana phone,
I've been sending some emails back and forth to Grana Bananna. Emails. Imagine that. He says he has genuine remorse and he hopes that comes across. I said this isn't going to go away. I didn't mean I'm always going to be on his fucking case. I don't expect the guy to be perfect forever. I'm not going to follow him around in the street with a camera and take a picture every time he throws his gum on the floor. But at the same time, this stuff will go away if we just see improvement in the behaviour. That's all this is about. This is about bettering yourself as a person, and it's about no longer sexually harassing people, and it's about no longer bullying people. And the fact that we've seen that sort of continue is why there's been a resurgence of it in the first place. It could have been, where's Grana Bananna 6 months later? Oh, he's doing amazing, that's lovely, everyone let's go support him. Looks like people can change. But that's not the case, and that's fine. Like, we get what we deserve, you know?
banana phone,
For anyone out there who is sending messages to people in a similar manner to Grana Bananna, who might be watching this and realising that it's wrong, let's just talk very briefly about consent with stuff like that. If you're trying to talk about fucking to someone and they keep trying to change the subject, stop. Change the subject and talk about something else with those people. That's a very clear indicator that they're not interested. I feel like with the messaging thing, a lot of people kind of don't know the signs of when someone's no longer interested or doesn't want to talk to you in that way. It's worth just taking a moment to think about where the other person's at in their head, and if they're not interested, don't fucking send messages, let alone pictures of your cock. No one ever wants to see your cock. No one's going to go, well, I wasn't interested, but now you've got your cock out. That changes things, because wow, what a beautiful thing to look at. Penises are so not good to look at. This is all stuff I've been talking to Grana directly about in messages as well.
That's what you got that, Jim.
banana phone,
Why is this the final chapter? Why is this the end of the whole Grana Bananna thing? Well, a couple of you have noticed and got in touch with me about it. If you look for his channel, it's no longer there. He did briefly mention to me in the last couple of emails that he sent that he was thinking of deleting his channel. I'm going to read that email in full to you guys now. I went a couple of days without replying to the guy, so I apologise for a delay of me responding to him. And he replied with, "Hi Jim, I have had time to think about everything in depth, so don't worry about the delay. The time has meant that I have been able to assess everything and helped me put things into perspective, which is why I've come to the decision that making YouTube videos, being in the public eye and just generally being active online is not for me. Like I said before, the video started off as a bit of silly fun in my mum's dining room, and it evolved over time into something that I like doing and got pleasure out of other people's enjoyment. It was never my intention to cause upset or to make people feel bad. I have reflected on stuff I have done over the last few years, and whilst I'm sorry for anything I did that upset or annoyed anyone, what I really need to do is address why I got into that frame of mind in the first place. You and others I have seen commenting have mentioned whether I truly am sorry or whether I truly do show acceptance. Leaving the whole online world behind will hopefully go some way to proving that I am serious with the addition that I have already taken steps to get help with my behaviours. As I am deleting my channel or account, I won't be in a position to address everything through a video, so you can use this email as a sort of final statement on everything. I messed up and that has affected my personal life in more ways than one. This is a new start for me, focusing on sorting myself out and living a life with peace and respect, focusing on my family and things that I value. I can't undo or unsay any of the things said in the past, but I intend to make sure they do not occur in the future. Regards, Daniel." So I'm kind of in two minds about this. Part of me feels quite bad about that he's deleted his channel as a result of the pressure I guess we've put on him, but at the same time it's not come out of nowhere. If he's sending these kinds of unwanted pictures and messages to his audience, then he doesn't really deserve to have that audience in the first place. I still stand by that.
True.
And for that reason I don't think this is a bad thing. On the other hand, I did say to him, "I'm sorry to hear you're thinking about leaving YouTube. While I have clearly been a part of that, the intent was never to make you quit. I would personally advise that if making these videos is something you enjoy, you should continue making them. It's not your channel or content that has caused anybody harm, but rather your behaviour around it. I think the best way to show remorse would be to just continually show improved behaviour, which I have faith you will do. I think addressing why you acted like you did is a very positive step and will hopefully help you find deeper happiness in which you won't feel the urge to behave the way you have in the past again. And once again, I think you're making steps in the right direction, but if you're enjoying making videos, I don't think you should stop, as the content is pretty much harmless. He hasn't replied, and it was after that he then went through to delete his channel. So now that he's off YouTube as well, I would ask that we keep the comments below relatively respectful, because he's not here to stick up for himself at this point. Generally speaking, I feel like it was kind of something that was going to happen eventually. I mean, if he got to a point where he was bigger and all this stuff was still out there, it would have come back to bite him another time. The fact that he's taking time away and he's working on himself is a good sign. I hope he does find inner happiness, and I hope that he doesn't feel the need to continue talking to people like that, and I hope that he never makes any of these kinds of mistakes again. I know that this is a very like weird tone to this video, probably. I don't fucking know. But this isn't coming out of a place of maliciousness. This is coming out of a place of frustration, as this whole series has done. I'm not here to ruin his life, and I wasn't here to try and get him off of YouTube either, and that's still never been the actual goal. It's been to make sure things change. He also did mention in the messages that he hadn't sent any of these pictures and stuff to people for a couple of months, and I understand that, but at the same time, it still happened after we'd spoken about everything and promised change and stuff, so it's still relevant to the content I've been making. That pretty much concludes the whole thing. Grana Bananna is now off of YouTube. And that is as a result of us, basically. Whether you feel good or bad about that, I'm interested to know, so if you want to leave a comment down below, that would be great. I personally think it's a good thing. I think probably having access to so many people would mean that whatever's going on in his head would trigger something that meant he felt the need to message these people the certain things he was messaging them. I don't really know. I don't know how his mind works, but that's where we're at. There is no more Grana Bananna. It's started, it's ended. This is the final chapter that will ever be of the whole thing. That's where we're going to leave that today. Thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I really appreciate all the support, and I know that there have been people who haven't enjoyed it as well and said I'm obsessed with the guy and I'm calling him out again just for views, but that's really not the case. If I'm going to call someone out for something, I need to know they actually deserve it. Believe it or not, I do have some vague moral compass. Is exciting. But yeah, so I mean, thanks very much for watching. Leave a comment down below letting me know how you feel about the whole thing, what your opinion is on it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs down if you didn't. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more like it, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. If you want to hear more from me, please feel free to follow me on any or all of my social medias. My Twitter is just up here and the rest are linked in the description down below. And that pretty much does it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Jimboshreads, you've been wonderful, and I will see you guys next time.
Well, obviously that's certainly different. Went down a bit of a dark moral road there, but well, if you do end up watching this at any point, Daniel, obviously for me here, I mean I've spoken to you before in the past myself, but take care of yourself, man. I hope you really do take those steps forwards. If you're being genuine in what you're saying, then it takes a bigger man to admit when he's been wrong and to move forward what he does. And if you think about going back with those things, just don't, man. It's too much for you to lose. Yeah. As for you, Jimbo, great videos again. Obviously it's had a different outcome than I could see you were going for, but for the entire thing, including the original videos, you've actually been quite courteous and very respectful for the situation and very mature, even with throwing around the word cunt left, right and centre, which I'm fine with. So but yeah, great videos. Shows the power of YouTube. Glad I picked it as my first choice for a rap video, actually. Obviously, so I went a bit quiet towards the end there because I really got zoned into what Jimbo was talking about, but yeah, man, great work. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me here, guys, and stay tuned by subscribing to the channel for all the latest content, all the live streams, competitions that are to come as well. Obviously, if you hit that notification bell as well, it will let you know whenever I'm going online, etc. As I am getting more and more into my live streams now. I am currently doing live streams for Assassin's Creed Odyssey and for Fortnite, which if you want to come and have a laugh, please do, because I just suck at that game. but it's still a good bit of fun to try and stream it. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support you've shown me so far, and let's go into a new chapter of the Geek Box altogether, and hopefully there'll be something new in the content for you to enjoy. I'll see you out there.